So they fucked up. The Democrats, the prosecution against Donald Trump, they fucked up. And I'm not saying this from a perspective from somebody who's a fan of Donald Trump, because for me, I'm not a fan. But they fucked up, and now, in my opinion, Donald Trump is gonna win the presidency in 2024, because if they don't do something quick and get him behind bars or try to figure out how to expedite that situation, he's coming for blood. Because this week, Donald Trump was brought into a jail in Atlanta, fingerprinted, and he was given a mugshot. And they fought like tooth and nail for this mugshot. They spend thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars to not get this mugshot made. And it is the most famous mugshot in all of history. And he is campaigning on it. He is fundraising from it. You just made him a martyr because of the mugshot. You didn't have to go all the way and make sure he got a mugshot. Now, in my opinion, you really didn't have to go all the way to give him a mugshot, but I mean, because they did, yeah. Now he has this mugshot that he's going to be using to campaign on. Thousands of people are now flocking to his side. People who wouldn't even flock before. And it doesn't help that in the same breath, Biden goes to Hawaii because he's there, because those houses, that entire island burned down. All those houses burned down. A lot of people passed away. Biden goes over there because he's the president a week later, and then falls asleep as victims are explaining or trying to tell their stories of what happened. He's falling asleep. And in that same week, we have Trump out here campaigning. We have the entire Republican base out here having a debate. And there's one guy in the Republican stand that I actually like. His name's Vivek. He is the candidate who's of Indian descent, but I love everything that he's been saying. But anyway, and I'm not even Republican either. But it's just so crazy and baffling that you're going to be putting a Biden who, in the last couple of years, this country, under his stewardship, has gone to shit because he's not actually the one governing it. Even if he was, I don't know if that would have been better. But he's not the one governing it. It's going down the drain because they're just keeping everything status quo. And they're sending so much money to Ukraine. And I think they sent like $700 each for the victims of the Maui fires. Like, it's ridiculous. This all happened in 1 week, and then Trump gets his mugshot. Now he looks like he's the victim. He looks like people are, targeting him. Now, do I believe that there should have been some charges? Yeah, for January 6th, I think there should have been an investigation, definitely. And for everything else. But it needs to be equal because other presidents have done the exact same thing, at least when it comes to documents. Biden has documents like near his car or under his car or some bullshit like in the trunk of his car, something along those lines. And he's not being indicted. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to dive into that aspect of it. But this mugshot right here, I am telling you right now, this is the mugshot that wins him the presidency.